So, today I am here with the Funkasaurus of Finglas, Cool Hand Luke Byrne.
What's crack? You alright, guys?
Yeah, cool. And so we had the idea of doing a little reaction video, and I'm probably going to be doing a series of these, watching back my shorts and pretty much anything I've made that I can watch without cringing. But I decided that we would do one together because Luke, why don't you tell us about what we're going to be watching on your end?
Oh, so from my end, we're going to be watching my first short film. It's called Family Pain. It's about 2 minutes long, and it follows the story of a grieving brother trying to get over his brother's death. So, yeah.
And on my end, Luke will be seeing the first episode of my comedy series, The Gumdrops, which is slowly coming out of limbo.
Right, and action.
There's your twin.
Ignore my calls for. And why aren't you working in the garage?
Go home, Michelle.
Derek, why do you keep ignoring us? Me and Ryan need you. I say ignoring us doesn't stop you from wearing his jacket though. Look, I shouldn't have said that, okay? Look, Ryan really needs you. I need you. Why can you not just talk to us?
Fuck off, Michelle.
Derek, please, come on.
He's so natural in that scene.
Right, here's the start of the show now.
Oh, yeah. Already wrote a role for him after seeing this.
No, he's very good, to be fair. He's probably the easiest one on set, to be fair.
Yeah, like there's some kids that just get it straight away.
Yeah, no, with him it was super easy. Like you just had to explain it once or twice, and with the looking scene when he's looking around when they're sitting on that bench, we were trying to make it as what's the word? Sorry. Like realistic as possible, he's not going boom, 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 boom. So what we did was I stood behind Dan with realistic, like I stood behind Dan with my phone and literally just went like this. And then when I wanted him to look at the actor just playing Michelle, I just went like this, and he did it spot on. So it's just finding these little tools that helps people easier to be easier on set. You know what I mean? Especially with Ryan being such a young age. We thought it would be very tough, but he got straight into it. He wasn't really nervous at all. He came with a little bag, his little lunchbox, and the script with him. So it was really good.
Head down. No smiling, Ryan.
We need to do the scene.
Fucker, shut up. New language. He's talking like that.
It's so good work with Ryan because I've worked with Liam before. We've done a few things before, and seeing the way he interprets stuff and all, it's like that was one of the big things in my family when the film came out. My family were so shocked that Ryan was so natural with it, and like the thing was, like, it wasn't like 7,000 takes later and we finally got that take. This was probably the last take on the bench. That was probably the second take. That was probably only the second take, and we got it perfect that time. So we are absolutely delighted.
There's me, you, Michelle, Mom, and
Glenn.
Yeah, Glenn. Sarah in my class drew a giraffe, but I know she doesn't have one.
Yeah.
The way his face lights up, that's just, it's not, you can't just you can't script moments like that. It's just very natural.
No, yeah, no, like it was literally with that scene. We had filmed one take, and the sunlight wasn't in that scene. And you know, Dan was filming in the window, and I was actually in the way of the sunlight. Dan copped onto the sunlight on my back, and he goes, "Move." And I goes, "What?" He goes, "Move." And I moved, and he goes, "Liam, look at Ryan." And he recorded that scene. He recorded a bit of that scene. He goes, "Look at this," and you could see Liam's face light up as you saw in the scene, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like I was so happy with it, because like for us, when we were speaking there talking about it, we were like, that shows the character changing Derek, you know, with the giraffe line. Do you know what I mean? That giraffe line was made as a joke, and it's something when I was showing off in the college and I was showing it to family and friends. That's the line everyone loved. Do you know what I mean? It was so funny to hear that, how everyone had spoken about the giraffe line. That when I was writing the script, I came up with something. I was like, I need something to lighten up this mood, and you know, I was just like, oh, this would be funny. And then yeah, that's how that's how that came about.
Yeah, and I was like so impressed with Liam when I saw this, because I'd seen the Nutters, and there was the sketch that we didn't get around to doing. So pretty much all I'd seen him do was comedy. So I'm just like, oh, he's got because again, like there was nothing like over the top or just like stagey about it. Like, it's a genuine performance, and I just said, like, I personally can't wait to see him in the next installments.
Liam makes a return. You know what I mean? With Liam's performance, you know, it was amazing to us. You know, me and him and the actress had done test shoots. That was us really finding our ground. You know, I filmed that on my iPhone. That was just about finding the ground, finding the one take shot. Because something I always wanted to do. The way I look at stuff when I'm doing films, or when I was doing that film, or when I'm doing this, I want to do stuff that I don't see other people doing. You know what I mean? With the one take shot, I was like, with the one take shot, I had that in from the jump. You know what I mean? When this film was coming about, I said I need a one take shot. You know what I mean? I was inspired by a movie, The Place Beyond the Pines, with Ryan Gosling. The opening shot is him walking through this carnival, and he gets on the bike and he goes around this like circle kind of thing, and it just shows like his character. You know, you see all his tattoos, and you hear and see so much of his character just from that shot alone. So that's how I wanted to open up my movie. But with Liam's performance, like, we were absolutely blown away. It was a big thing when the film came out. Everyone was so happy with Liam's performance. Like, Liam can get into it real easy. He's really good at raw emotion.
Now, Liam, this is an emotional bit, so take your time and, like, do you know what I mean?
After some comment to get a bit teary-eyed.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Perfect.
There was no one better I was casting for Derek than Liam. Do you know what I mean?
I just remember when obviously you showed me the script before you filmed it, but I forgot the title. So when you were sending a message saying, "Oh, I'm just really busy with family painting," I was like, "Oh, I thought you were actually physically painting with your family."
I was actually painting. No. It's a hobby in the spare time, to be fair.
Yeah, when you said 2 weeks later, I was like, "Oh, this paint job's taking forever."
Well, this one's taking even longer. I'll say that much. This painting's taking even longer. Do you know what I mean?
Well, quality takes time, and moving into the Gumdrops, right? This, what we're about to watch, is the very first episode I ever wrote, and I wrote it, I want to say, summer of 2018, right? Did not make the decision to turn it into a series until the winter, you know, right before Christmas. And then we didn't have our first read-through until February, and we didn't get the episode shot until the end of May.
Oh, right. So there's a big jump in time gap. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, and our beloved Zach Gould made this little title sequence.
Oh, did he? Oh, very nice. Fair play to him.
I've made quality meals for crowds of people. Why does this keep happening?
Murphy's Law?
Now, one Murphy's Law that says anything about burnt toast. The closest is one about bread falling butter side first onto expensive carpet.
You know the ins and outs of Murphy's Law, but not how to work a toaster.
Iggy Bomb! That's Ingrid. She used to wrestle as well.
There she is.
What?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
bad as...
Yeah, like in a few days we'll be doing a reaction video watching back our debut matches. And,
Oh wow, yeah, that'd be good to see.
And after she saw that I was in acting, she kind of messaged me saying, "Oh, how can I get involved with this?" So eventually, I had this part free and wrote it for her, and she was a natural right from the start.
Oh, it's not that bad. What? In a sense that World War I wasn't as bad as World War II?
It's not her fault. Kitchen hasn't been law proofed yet.
Careful, Robbie. Talk like that might get someone banished to the couch later.
That's fine. At least your beanie babies won't be judging us.
Now, this is my favourite scene in the whole series so far.
Does Lindsay live here? Lindsay? Kennedy?
Yo no hablo inglés.
Actually, she couldn't be there like earlier with the rest of us, so I think that was one of the first scenes she filmed. So she just like jumped out of the car, ran straight into hair and makeup, and got into character straight away. And after that's the third take we did, and I cut it away because like as soon as she slammed the door, you can see my DP just like.
Yo no hablo inglés.
Cut. That's the one.
Xavier! What? You told him to be here at 5:30 and it's 5:50? His Lucy will be here on time.
Now, see, massive continuity mistake there. Hold on. You'll see bra against the thing, and now the bra's gone.
Everyone, this.
Because again, as I said, Kyrat couldn't be there for when we were filming earlier in the day, so we kind of just got that as a pickup at the end, and we just forgot that we'd put the bra up there for a later scene. So, yeah, continuity, folks.
Okay.
Laura, Robbie, you've already met.
Nice house.
What he means to say is, when was the tornado?
We've all been there.
Do you live here? No. No, I drive to college. Wouldn't want to live in this taco fest.
What?
Taco fest.
Did you mix Listerine with your vodka again?
You know, the female version of a sausage fest.
That happened in the edit. I found that when I was doing the edit, all of them just gave great reactions to that. So I was just like, okay, I'll just like put in like a quick reaction shot to show like how much of an idiot he is.
Right, yeah.
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
It is now. An awkward silence. Just like we're one big happy family.
Oh, that reminds me. I'm with the child.
Then I'm definitely with Couch.
I should really apologize.
For the dress?
What's wrong with the dress?
I like it.
What would Miss Lucy say?
And I think you've seen this scene before.
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Nora, my favourite woman in the whole entire world. How are you?
Yeah, I've seen this scene before.
Very conversation.
Oh yeah, oh, she's the landlady. That actress was actually in one of my first acting classes. She came all the way down from Belfast.
Oh wow!
Do you have company?
Don't worry, I'll be on the couch.
I'm a landlady, not a Puritan elder. I just want to say that I know it's ragwick, but can we please keep things to something resembling sanity? I understand certain things happened last year involving a certain housemate who ended up on a ferry to Wales. I know it's a lot to ask, but please have it about 40% responsible. No streaking.
No broken windows, no orangutans.
She's talking about the last guy that wrote she brought home.
I'm just trying to have fun without going overboard. So be safe, be mature, and keep Miss Lucy under control. And keep Laura away from the toaster.
Taxi's here.
Look at that.
Look at what?
Shut on.
Oh yeah, we have a one-take shot as well.
Oh yeah.
I really hope they haven't scared you off.
Not at all. They must be fun to live with.
You mean just about tolerable? If there was one more...
There is one more. There's this old law I read about in America. If there's 5 or more women living alone anywhere, it's legally considered a whorehouse.
Then Miss Lucy would be all over the shop.
Let's go.
I mean to ask you, who's this Miss Lucy they keep on talking about?
Oh, there we go. That was your first time seeing that, was it?
No, I'd seen it a good while ago, but it was good to see it again. Do you know what I mean? You forget a few of the funny things, you know. You forget a few of them, but yeah, no, it's a good show. It's great. You can see the different tone of the two of us. You know what I mean? What we usually go for.
You're full-on serious drama, you know, serious, important, hard-hitting stuff, and I'm just, you know, people getting bras thrown at them, and you know, with comedy, you shouldn't do it before you've rehearsed it a bit, you know, because like it's so dependent on timing and the beats and everything. And so we're just like, okay, we need to get everyone for a rehearsal. I was like, should it be a rehearsal in location? And then I just realized, you know, okay, bring everyone down like a couple of hours before filming, so that, you know, cast show up first. We spend a couple of hours blocking all the scenes, and so then by the time that then the crew come in a couple of hours later, then we just have, you know, we're kind of good to go. Because it even helped with like when the DP was just setting up, he was like they were just able to like go through their movements that they'd worked out earlier. So
right, yeah, no, definitely. Like for us, the test shoot for us was amazing. You know, I could show Dan something what I wanted to do. The movement and everything was a huge thing for our scene. The same with you. You know, your characters were all in specific locations that they all need to be seen. You know what I mean? I love that wide shot where you can see all of them. It's like you get kind of Breakfast Club vibes. You know what I mean? Seeing them all standing there like a group. You know what I mean? And not one of them are the same as the other. Do you know what I mean? They're all different. They all have their way. Do you know what I mean? It's very good. It's very good.
I mean, I don't have a florist, but if I had a florist, she would definitely be racist.
Did you just assume your florist's gender?
I managed to get 3 other episodes filmed, and then we got there were delays, you know, and then, you know, the delays I'll tell you about when we stopped recording. You know, they did get funny after a while, even though they were really upsetting. But
yeah,
so we had 8 cancelled filming days in a row, and then obviously the pandemic hit, and we're kind of in limbo now. So we're kind of reviving it just by doing Zoom read-throughs of the episodes that we had written already. So
yeah,
probably. And did I tell you that this is how I know Jordan?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because when I was like prepping for the series, Greg sent me that certain film that we all know and love.
You told me to put €20 on the electricity.
I didn't say stick €20 to electricity. Are you stupid?
I'm not gonna lie, I noticed, like check Jordan out. I was like, oh, this guy has a lot of followers. Maybe I should get him into the Gumdrops to just like boost the traffic. But also he can act, and he's like got very striking. So I wrote a part in an episode for him, and you know, probably gonna see that being read over Zoom at some point.
Yeah, great. Yeah, no, Jordan's fit right into that. You know, Jordan, he can really throw his hand into anything. You know what I mean? He's very, very good at comedy and all that. Like Jordan's really good. Obviously, from seeing from the North, you know.
What the fuck is that? That's disgusting. Get that off you now.
Okay. So, what are your final thoughts on watching both of these bits of filmmaking?
You know, the tone is very good. That's the major thing I found. You know, you can watch one thing. You know, you watch my thing, you're like, oh, well, but you watch your thing, and you're like, what's gonna happen next? And it's very funny and all. Do you know what I mean? And even from your other scripts that you've shown me, I I'd really struggle to write comedy. You know what I mean? I'd really, really, really struggle to write comedy. I've always talked to Dan about that. Now he is better at me than me. I'll be honest, but
He's just very naturally funny.
He's very funny. Dan's very funny. You know, in any situation, like the thing with Dan is I've been in a few awkward situations with Dan. You know, and Dan has these little one-liners. And
you have to tell me one
now. No. Let me think.
Let me think one. I can tell you one while you're thinking if you want.
Yeah, all right, you go ahead. Right?
Yeah, just there was one night. I can remember it was the night it started snowing for the first time, so I was sending him voice messages in the middle of the snow, and he was just talking about this film he had an idea for. He's like, "Can you do a New York accent?" And I just kind of like messaged him saying like, "Oh yeah, this is my New York accent for you, Dan." He starts setting me like voices of him doing a New York accent, and we kind of just like we're just like trading different accents back and forth. And let me see, he does like Southern American, he does Canadian, he does I don't know. I'd have to go back and listen to them. They're just amazing. I'm just like, now I see why he was representing Ireland in Los Angeles.
It's an honor to have him work on my stuff, and he's still doing his own opportunities. You know what I mean? But that story now I'm waiting to hear. I think we heard someone arguing with someone, and we were in Blanche, and it was one of our friends was in an awkward situation, I think. And what happened was we were in Blanche, and I wanted to get a crepe, like a pancake, out of one of them places about an hour ago, and no one was hungry, so I was like, right, I won't get one. And that awkward situation's going on. You know, I have my head to the ground. I don't know what to be saying. And Dan goes, "We go get that crepe now," and I just and ever since then we've always just brought that up. Whenever we're just sitting there, like me and Dan would be crying over the phone to each other, laughing over the stuff we've said or been in situations with each other. You know, there's been a few funny situations. I just wouldn't happen to anyone else. Do you know what I mean? Well, yeah.
Yeah, so we should clarify this is Dan O'Neill, Luke's best friend, but you know, one day I'm going to push him down the stairs and usurp that role. But until then, he's
yeah, all right.
Co-director and DP of the Family Painting franchise.
Yeah. No, Dan is it's me and Dan on Family Painting, you know, and for Family Painting: The Untold Story, Dan is back in the directing seat. And he's ready to go again. Do you know what I mean? We're doing our table reads at the moment with a few of the cast members, and we're just waiting to see how COVID hits. You know what I mean? We're buzzing for everyone to see the story. You know, it's a much longer one because when I was talking to a few people, they were saying like, "Oh, it was really short," and I was like, "Well, this one's now a good bit longer." To be fair.
Oh yeah, I definitely can't wait to see a longer story anyway. Like, subscribe, only comment nice things, and so thank you very much to Luke Byrne. I enjoyed watching back Family Painting, which I've seen more than once, but you know.
Thanks for having me, Bobby. Really appreciate it. I loved watching it, and I hope to see more of the series soon. I hope.
Okay, we love you guys. Stay safe.
Stay safe, guys.